Hey guys, it's Abby. I'm about to show you how I dye my hair using Light Mountain Natural henna. I don't like using the chemicals from drugstore hair dyeing kits because they really affect my scalp. So I like using this. You can see it. This stuff is great. It makes your hair so soft. It's a natural way to dye your hair and a natural way to really deep condition your hair too. So it's really great. Okay, so what I'm going to do to get started is I already mixed it up. You have to use a glass bowl because it can't mix with metal. So make sure you're not using any metal hair clips. Make sure you take your jewelry out. I have to take an earring out still. And make sure it's in a glass bowl and you use like a plastic spoon to stir it up with. So I already mixed that up a couple hours ago and let it sit. And now I'm just getting the bathroom ready. And one way that I like to do that, the best way I've found, is using Glad press and seal wrap. Like, this stuff is amazing. You just stick it down onto the countertop, and that way if any little like clumps of the henna drop, when you're done, you just peel that up and throw away the whole wad of press and seal wrap. It's pretty great. And then I also need clear plastic wrap. So I just have this kind from Walmart because I'm going to wrap my hair up with it once I'm done. Okay, so now that I'm ready to go, I will put everything down and dye my hair and I'll show you the after. Bye! Okay guys, so this is what your bathroom will look like once you have pressed and sealed the whole thing. I'm just in my trash clothes. That's what I like to call clothes that I don't mind getting dirty. Because there's a chance that some of this will get on my clothes. I'm also going to wear like a towel cape. So once you have everything ready, you are ready to start, and you can just use this work surface, put your bowl on it, and get everything ready. And make sure and leave part of the sink open so that you can take your gloves off and wash your hands in it afterward. Okay, see you when I'm done. Bye! Okay, it's the next day, but yesterday when I was dyeing my hair, I wasn't able to film while I was actually dyeing it because I was the only one home. Christopher wasn't here, and I had gloves with henna all over them on my hands, so obviously I couldn't hold the camera. But anyway, so I was going to tell you exactly how I like to dye my hair. After I've mixed the henna up, let it sit for several hours to really get the colors all mixed with the water and everything. I like to get some hair ties that I don't mind throwing away afterward. Usually I just take ones, like that are old and stretched out, or plastic hair clips. But again, like I said earlier, you can't use metal hair clips. Something to do with chemicals reacting or something like that. I just didn't want to risk it. So I use plastic, or I use like hair ties. So I like to get several of those ready, and I like to get a shower comb ready, which I have naturally curly hair, which it's kind of fluffy because it's so humid today. Not good. It's so humid. And so anyway, I like to get a shower comb, and I like to start up here because that's where I want the richest color is going to be on the top. And I know some people like to dye from the bottom up, but I like to dye from the top to the bottom. And I am in no way a professional. I just do this for fun. I have naturally brown hair, so like it's not that different of a color. I just do it for fun and mostly for the conditioning effects of the henna. So what you're gonna do is you're just gonna like apply this paste. It makes like mud. It's kind of gross, but it turns out really pretty in the end. So you like mix this mud up, you put it on your head, and when you're done with one layer, making sure you get all the way up to the roots and going from here back and everything, to pull that section up into a ponytail, and you'll have crazy like Miley Cyrus little buns all over your head. It's kind of crazy looking. So once you've done your entire head, you could put on a shower cap, but I have like a nice shower cap, I guess, not just like one I can throw away. So I use saran wrap, and then I look extra crazy. Like, you leave it on for an hour and you wrap your entire like head, not your face, obviously don't wrap your face please, in saran wrap, and you blow it with the hair dryer to get it a little bit warm, and because the henna sets best, especially in the first 10 minutes if it's warm. And the saran wrap will help with that too. It'll keep like your body heat in the cap. So you're going to leave that on for at least an hour. I like to leave it on for longer than that, but just because I get distracted doing something else before I shower it out. So then you just rinse it out into the shower until it rinses clear, and this takes like 20 minutes. It takes forever because just like if you're washing dried mud off of you, that takes a long time. It's like scrubbing, and you have to do that with your whole head. I think it helps to use conditioner. Just like right when you get in the shower, you take all the hair ties out and let your hair down, and then lather it with just like cheap swab conditioner. I think that's the best way to get it detangled, because when you dye your hair it gets so tangly because you're like pulling all these pieces and wrapping them and twisting them and stuff. So if you do that, then you rinse it till it's clear. Make sure you use a dark towel the first time, because you may not have gotten all of it off and you don't want to ruin like your really nice towels. So I use like an old beach towel to wrap my hair up with afterward, and then you just style your hair like normal. So that's how I did it. If you have any questions, comment below and I will try to get back to you and answer them as soon as possible. Bye guys! Here's the final product. I think it turned out great. If you were curious about dyeing your hair with henna, you should look up the Light Mountain Naturals brand of henna. Henna is a naturally red dye, but you can mix it with several different types of plants that will change it to a darker color. So I used the auburn red color. I've used normal henna before, but I just had this box on hand for auburn. I like the red one a little bit more, I think, but it turns out pretty orange when you first do it, and it takes a couple days for the brassy and copper tones to go down. Hope you like it. Bye!
Hey guys, y'all may have noticed on some of our earlier videos, and we're starting to do this with all of our videos now, but YouTube has updated the annotations, the things that the video that pop up that say previous episode, next episode, subscribe. They updated those and kind of gave a cleaner looking. I believe ours is now, if you're looking, it's in the top right corner of your screen. It's to my left. It should be right. I'll try and put it right up here. But it'll just be the little I with the circle around it that stands for information, and near the end of the video it'll kind of pop out and tell you if you can click there for links to our previous and next videos. But at any time, if you just move your mouse, you can click on that and it'll show you what we have links to. So if y'all want to check out any of our other videos, that's the way to do it now. I just didn't want to confuse y'all by changing things around, so I wanted to tell y'all that. Thank you. Hope y'all enjoyed Abby dyeing her hair and enjoyed the whole video today. Please be sure to subscribe so you can follow what we're doing. Please be sure to share us with your friends so we can keep growing the channel. And thank you so much for watching. If you have a comment or question, please leave it down below in the comment section. Thank you, and we'll see y'all on Wednesday.